But if I could do it, so can you. I really struggled with the MCAT. Here we are, November 2025. Some of y'all are planning to take the MCAT in 2026. January is popular, February, March. I remember being in this situation where I barely knew what the MCAT was and I couldn't figure out what to do. I wound up working with a tutor who basically had me memorize an entire MCAT. Literally sit there, eyes closed, memorizing, reciting it out loud. And after weeks of that, I'd memorized the passages, nowhere near memorizing the questions. And, that tutor came to the conclusion, hey, you're too stupid. You should probably do something else. And honestly, I nearly gave up because, as a high school dropout, as you can imagine, I did not really have a lot of confidence in my academic abilities. I figured I'm clever enough, I can figure things out, but school, tests, not really my thing. I'm glad I didn't give up though. I took a course, and some of the things that I learned that really helped were, how to read for function and not content, how to really think about what is going on in the passages, why is it there, not focusing on really understanding all of the technical details, but understanding what is a supporting opinion, refuting opinion, evidence, claims, conclusion, and understanding how those parts of the passage are going to map onto patterns in the questions and the wrong answer types. And really doing those practice questions was the number one thing that helped. While I was doing them, I identified there's stuff I didn't know, and then I would go and learn a bit of content. But I never memorized most of the things that I think the majority of people memorize. I didn't feel like I needed to, because when I was doing the questions, I was learning how to infer. I was learning how to deduce. The content that really mattered came naturally, pre-scaffolded, and it stuck. The other thing I learned was to take care of myself. Like sitting there memorizing things hours in and hours out was just burning me out. My brain wasn't working well. My body wasn't working well. I didn't feel purposeful. It was miserable. I learned to take breaks. I learned to study in ways that are fun because they're fun, and just making the studies fun creates a positive emotional association that keeps you going, and it makes it easier to learn. My experience with that was what led me to become an MCAT instructor and then an admissions consultant, because I realized if I had gotten different advice in the beginning, I would have believed in myself a lot more quickly. So even if you're struggling with it right now, most people do. Nobody likes it.